Coming up on the official Sacramento Food Review Show.
Is the owner of New Glory having an affair?
I'm not spilling this tea on a podcast. We can talk about this. Yes. No. I'm not saying yes to the affair. I'm saying yes to the, yes. The owners are great, and they do all of the graphic design work. Isn't that cool?
It's the official Sacramento Food Review Show, where we review food and downtown's alternative transportation network. If you love driving, there's like 3 freeways to play on, but they can be heavily congested. So the city offers a comprehensive light rail system, electric scooters, and bike lanes. But are they practical? Are they safe? Tonight on the podcast, we have a special guest, a victim of alternative transportation, Giant. Dude, the black eye is sick.
Yeah, so I have a black eye because I had a beer and then got my bike tire stuck in the fucking light rail, even though I know better because I've seen so many people eat shit from doing this exact same thing.
You've seen people do this?
Yes, on the scooters, on the
So this
bikes.
is like a hazard we need to inform people about.
Oh, it's an issue. Yeah,
Getting your bike
I know
tire.
someone that almost got hit by a fucking light rail. That's a whole other thing. But like the tracks on K Street, especially, like
Yeah.
if
you ride on them,
tire.
it eats your bike tire.
Yeah, so I got stuck and it like stalled my tire and I went down and I smacked my brow bone really fucking hard.
Dude, drankin'.
First time drinking since that night.
No way.
Not on purpose.
Dude,
Just-
on accident? Like just
Oh,
coming
actually,
home?
that's not true. I actually did drink a beer with my lunch today. I forgot about that.
Dude, cheers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put our headphones on for this next question. What is your most controversial opinion?
This is a strong take. Men should not wear flip-flops.
Agreed.
Let's not give them any more airtime than they have.
But what we should give airtime to is some sort of restaurant or food, because I am hungry and you
so
are too.
hungry.
I think we should go to Uncle Vito's real quick.
Uncle Vito's is like, I don't know. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
It's just not my favorite pizza. There's such better pizza in Sacramento, but none of it's open.
And it's all
sure.
far away. Pieces, maybe.
Yeah, and they're cash only. We could just walk to Uncle Vito's. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just get pepperoni. See, my problem is I always get their like pesto, and I always think it's gonna be good, and it's not.
Gotcha. I went there once, and I ordered a pizza, and they never gave it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also brought snacks over.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know if they'll be good though. I never trust like frozen appetizers. Oh.
So these
Mini tarts.
Yeah, this looks very foreign. These were probably sent here overseas.
My guess is they are a grocery outlet special. It's like you're not gonna find that at Rayleigh's.
Mm-hmm.
Frederick's. Who is Frederick?
I don't know who Frederick is, but I know Uncle Vito.
All right, I'm taking these off.
Yo, it's me, Uncle Vito. You bitches want a pesto and a pepperoni? Well, it's coming right up.
This is that pesto pizza you were talking about.
That looks good.
I know, yeah,
I feel
it
like
looks
you got
pretty
a good slice of that. I'm gonna eat this pep. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
The pepperoni's good. I'm not mad at it. I've had worse.
Do you know what poop tastes like?
I don't, luckily. Knock on wood.
I hope you never do.
Do you?
don't think so. I like to think I can.
Like you can imagine it. Mm-hmm. I think that about pee. Because I think I told you my story about how it was a hot day. I was coming home from middle school. I had to walk home from the bus stop. God forbid someone wasn't there to pick me up. And it was so fucking hot outside, and I get home and I see this like brown liquid in this container in the fridge, and I'm like, oh my god, iced tea. And I drank it, and it was beef broth.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna say it was pee, dude.
That's the thing. I thought in that moment it was pee. And it was so salty, and it was so like rich in a way that I didn't enjoy, and I was like, that's what pee tastes like.
I don't think that's what pee tastes like.
It depends on the pee.
I guess so.
Did you you grew up going to the Sunrise Mall?
Mm-hmm. You can still watch movies there for like $3.
That place is cursed.
Why do you say it's cursed?
I just have a feeling. And some like Sacramento serial killers would like pick up their victims there. I forget which ones. The ones that were like a couple that would pick up girls.
Yeah, I read about that.
Yeah.
According to my memory, they went to the Sunrise Mall to pick people up and then murder them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. But they would do it in like a sex way. Like I think he was like, yeah, me and my wife want to get it on with you.
Yeah, but it was like, not good. Mm-mm. And then the wife, tried to be all like, oh, I was under his spell or whatever. Like, I was abused, too.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm sure you were, but also...
I think I heard that
you were in on this, too, bitch. Like, don't...
Yeah, I think...
Way too much.
They actually got out of prison, I believe.
And I think they changed their names, and they're probably here.
It could literally be anybody.
Hey, I mean, you grew up literally right next to the Golden State Killer, basically.
Mm-hmm. And I still have to find those bodies.
You should do like a NPR style like deep dive and be like, and then I was hanging out down by the river and Terry Gross was there.
Well, it wasn't a river, it was a creek. But hello and good morning. This is Jacob substituting in for Terry Gross to deep dive the Golden State Killer while sharing my experience living down the street from him. Living there was pretty casual until I remember back to 2006. We came out to this field several times over that summer and helped build these bike jumps that stand to this day. Shortly after these were built, I walked behind this set of trees that used to be covered in brush. And behind it, I found a 6 foot by 6 foot by 6 foot hole that arrived overnight. We all thought it looked like a grave and even took turns climbing in and out of it. And the hole was so deep, we needed help getting out. And the next day, the hole was packed and leaves were thrown on top. Little did we know at the time, the Golden State Killer lived less than 100 yards away, right over there, beyond those trees, and this psycho was famous for using green belts like this to target victims. So I theorize he saw us hanging out here, noticed the diggable dirt, dug this secret hole, then used it as a grave. And the location would be perfect for such a thing as the land was surrounded by secluded nature and resides in an awkward spot between the border of Roseville and Citrus Heights. So both cities sort of claim the land as the others to neglect care. Now flash forward to when the Golden State Killer was on trial and investigators were digging up his backyard.
You know, there might be something back there.
I remembered this hole.
And submitted a tip to the CIA or FBI.
To the FBI and the Sacramento Police and Sacramento County Sheriff. And no one believes this story, so that suspected grave remains untouched to this day.
He sucks.
Yeah, but you know it doesn't suck.
This pizza. Solid. There are better spots in Sac.
Well, I definitely couldn't cook it myself in my own oven. And I would say that's
fair.
worth money. You know, and it's like you can't get like a hard crust on the bottom and a soft top in your own oven. You have to use like a pizza oven. So it was pizza ovened pizza.
Hard bottoms, soft tops.
Hard bottom, soft tops.
That is hard to find. You know?
I suppose so.
If you really think about it.
I can't tell if you mean it as like an innuendo or not.
I'm talking about pizza. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, it's the official review. Hard bottoms, soft tops is not only an innuendo for sex, but also the recipe for the perfect pizza. Lock your doors, serial killers roam the streets of Sacramento. But the pizza and beer is good. It's the official Sacramento Food Review Show. Hard bottoms, soft tops is not only an innuendo for sex, but also the recipe for the perfect pizza.
Dear mother.
I stumbled across something on the internet today. There we go.
Hello, and welcome back to the program. Cheyenne happened to bring over a grocery outlet special for us to review, Frederick's Mini Tarts, which comes in 3 different flavors.
So, spinach and ricotta, sweet pepper and black olive, and then goat cheese.
Oh my gosh. You know, I think I put these in the oven too long. They look a little brown.
They do, but it's okay.
Okay. And the olive looks disgusting.
The olive looks burnt to a crisp.
I am not putting that in my mouth anytime soon.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, before you take a bite, you don't have to do that quite yet because I forgot that we have this website here that we were going to look at. It's called omg.blog, which is my new favorite website.
Are you going to look at Abby and Brittany?
I was thinking we could either do that or we could look at the naughty weddings that got wild fast, or we could look, not at this. We could look at over 800 naked celebrities. I'm going to click that one.
They're all ads. It's not
clicking
going to
it.
take you anywhere good. It's just going to get you a virus.
I already clicked it though. Oh no, dude, it's loading.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
And
dude.
now it's just gay porn.
And now it's just those aren't even celebrities. Oh my god, Cheyenne, I am
Mr. Man.
so sorry, dude.
Mr. Man.
Oh, that's not Ryan Gosling, that's Mr. Man?
I don't know.
Because Mr. Man sounded like a wrestler, and Hulk Hogan does have a porn video out there.
I have heard.
Can't believe I should be home now out here.
I'm not sure I want to. It doesn't have a ton of flavor. So it's like not that, it's pretty non-offensive. Oh, you went for the olive one?
It was the scariest one, and it's actually pretty good.
How was that olive? How was that crispy black olive?
Well, because I cooked these a little too long, they're very dry. My mouth is completely... And so...
Do you need some water?
I do. I'm going to get some in a second. But, you know, the olive was the moisture that I needed in order to really make it acceptable. So I like the olive.
I'm scared of the olive.
It's scary looking, but it's the moisture you need to eat it.
Are either of us going to try the zucchini one with the weird goat cheese disc on it?
Let's see here. This piano's pretty interesting. Ah, dude, that's so loud.
No.
Okay, so I have to eat it. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Oh, wait.
So what part is the cheese?
I'm not sure. But I feel like it's healthy.
The zucchini. Ugh.
That's exactly what this is.
Zucchini is like the worst vegetable, though.
I completely disagree. Have you ever baked it? Like, cut it, put it on a frying pan, added oil, salt, and pepper.
Yeah.
375.
Yeah,
maybe
and that makes the texture
20
even
minutes.
worse.
This is that.
Really?
So you would not like this at all.
Yeah, and I just don't like the flavor of zucchini.
Well, yeah, stay away.
But you know what I do love?
Cats.
That too. I love a cucumber. And a pickle.
Hey,
I
those
love
are
a pickle.
almost
That's
the same
what
thing.
we should do on here, is get a bunch of pickles. In one of the states, it's like a delicacy to have like Kool-Aid pickles or something. I could be wrong. I feel like it's a southern thing. Now you have to order them online.
I almost just choked on how dry that cracker was.
And the thought of Kool-Aid pickles.
There's a lot to process, but I'm doing
Yeah.
okay. I swallowed it eventually.
Ugh.
Is there anything else that the world needs to know?
If there is, I'm too tired to think of it.
Okay.
The world needs to know that you should wear a helmet when you're riding a bike.
It's a good message.
You can't be taking Fiverr and going out in public.
I did it the day before.
This camera's still recording. Do you want me to flip it around on you so you can talk about your theories?
I think aliens are ghosts. I think that spirits are a whole different thing than ghosts. I think that alien UFOs are really just these dimensional beings that are with us right now, but they're in their spaceships and they can get to us, and then they're here, and then they run around and stuff, but they're still around us like right now. Like they could be with us right now, but we don't see them.
So are you saying aliens are ghosts and ghosts are aliens, or are you saying they're two separate things and they're in cahoots?
They're all one thing. Ghosts are just
Okay.
aliens, but not in their UFOs, in their original form.
Oh, so when they're on Earth, they're ghosts. Kind of.
Only when they didn't go through their spaceship yet.
Do you think that aliens walk among us? Like, do you think that people that present as humans, or some of them are actually aliens?
It's hard to say. They're, when I think about that, I get too freaked out because I know like one or two people who
Yeah.
I feel like could be one of those
Totally.
people. But then I'm like, nah.
I don't think anyone would be able to like keep the bit up. You know, you know what I
It's
mean?
just a
Like
little too
be
hard.
like, yeah, like that, like that's living a whole
Yeah,
double life.
yeah. So you used to live in the same building as me. Did you ever have anything weird happen?
Some dude here fucking opened my air mattress one time, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, this is the same air mattress I always order as my bed."
The fuck?
I was like, that doesn't make me
what
feel
the
bad.
fuck?
Like, did you sleep on it? Like,
Yeah, dude, and he was like,
"No, I
wait
didn't
a
use
minute.
it. I just realized it after I unboxed it. It didn't have my name on it." I'm like, well, yeah, no shit, dude. Like,
Dude, that's weird.
I
I wouldn't
know.
sleep on that ever. I would return that
I
thing.
had it forever. So many people slept on it. Are you kidding me? So many people slept on it in my apartment. I'm
think I've
pretty
seen-
sure somebody had sex on it that was not me.
I saw Maria sleeping there once.
It wasn't Maria. As
Uh,
far as I know, I'd be shocked to learn that
man.
later. I'd have to ask her some questions.
some people leak fluids when they sleep.
Gross. That's not what I meant. I mean, I knew that someone had sex on it. It wasn't because I
Are you
found evidence of it.
You could just like smell it.
No, I was told. I
Oh.
knew someone was sleeping in that room, and that.
And you don't know who?
No, I know exactly who it was. I just know that it
Gotcha.
wasn't me
And
on
that's-
my air mattress. Do you get my point?
I'm understanding it now.
I did not give them permission. I just said you could sleep here.
You can, and then they took advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. And now that air mattress has a hole
That
in
thing
it.
has a horrible history.
Mm-hmm. The cheese slice is looking questionable.
Oh, that's not bad on you, dude. That's good stuff.
Can the camera see this cheese slice?
Dude, I hope so, dude, because that cheese looks like it's glistening and beautiful.